didn't get up this time. I didn't unlock the door. I didn't even turn the light on. It was already on, waiting. I've listened to this same moment 3 times now. Each version plays differently, like something's editing me. If you're still here, this is file 03, reflection noise.
In every city, there are stories buried too deep for light to touch, whispers lost to time, cases left cold, and truths no one dares to speak aloud. But I remember them, all of them. These are the echoes of the unseen.
You're watching Echoes of the Unseen, an audio fiction series stitched together from shadows, breath, and things left unsaid.
File 3, reflection noise. I used to be sure these recordings were mine. The sounds, the breath, the pauses, all of it came from me. Lately, I hear things on the playback I don't remember saying. Sometimes I speak and then hear myself say it again before I ever hit record. Yesterday I found a second version of this same log. Same date, same microphone, but it didn't sound like me. It was my voice, but the tone was wrong, flat, stripped of weight.
This is file 03, reflection noise.
I swear I hadn't recorded it yet. I don't even remember saying it like that. But when I listened again, it was gone. Replaced with static. No backup, no file history, just a single entry. The entry was titled, Replaced. That wasn't the only file that changed. I dug up an old microcassette, labeled Field Lakebed Grove. I didn't remember ever recording it. Pressed play. How long have you been here?
Longer than you.
I dropped the recorder, checked the date stamp. It was dated for next week. The label on the inside, scratched in with a blade. Returned to sender. And then, something even stranger happened. I got a call last night. Unknown number. Static on the line. But before I could answer it, my landline rang with the same number. I don't have a landline. Not anymore. It has been disconnected for years. I picked it up anyway, uncertain of who or what was going to be on the other side of the line. I didn't say anything, but on the other end, it wasn't silence. It was breathing. My breathing. Like someone was holding the phone next to me. And then in my voice it said,
You should have stayed out of the trees.
That's when I decided to run a test. A controlled test. I set up a controlled environment. 1 mic, 1 tape, 1 line. Spoke a single sentence. This is my voice. played it back.
This is
This is
my
my
voice.
voice. I ran it again, slower. This time, it started with his version first. Then mine followed. It's not copying me, it's predicting me. Or worse, it's feeding me the line to begin with. I tried isolating the vocal frequencies. Removed my voice, removed wind, removed natural ambient range. One frequency remained, too low to hear properly. But when visualized on the spectrum, it pulsed, like it was breathing, like it was waiting for a response. I wrote this line in my journal. Do not trust what sounds like you. Woke up the next morning. It was already typed into my recorder log. Time stamped for 2 days before. My reflection started twitching before I would. The recording light would turn red, and I never pressed record. I ran a diagnostics test on my gear. The waveform said, echo detected, source unknown. I kept trying to figure it out, to map the edges of it, and every time I thought I was getting closer, every time I believed I understood the pattern, the static would shift, like it knew I was listening, like it was changing the answer just to stay ahead of me. Today, I found a photo in my desk. Polaroid, black and white, taped to the inside of an old Grove Hollow case file. It was me, sitting in this chair, on this day, wearing these clothes, recording this very log. But in the reflection behind me, someone else was holding the mic. Another strange thing that's been happening, and I don't know how to truly explain this to you, but I've started walking differently in my own home. The hallway feels longer some nights, or shorter, or like it doubles back on itself. Like I passed the same picture frame 3 times in a row. I tried marking the wall, but the mark was already there. Same height, same ink, same slight tremble in the stroke. I recognize my own hesitation. I'm not alone here, and I'm not sure I ever was. There's someone trying to tell my story. There's another version of this story out there. Same steps, same files, different voice telling it. I hear him now. Sometimes, when I speak, he finishes a sentence. Not with my words, with his intention. I tried to record while looking in the mirror. What played back didn't match my lips. He doesn't just echo me. He waits until I stop, then keeps going. I didn't want to name it, didn't want to give it shape, or weight, or room to grow in the dark, but it's been whispering through my voice for too long now. It's not a shadow, it's not just static. I call him the Echo Man. I don't think he wants to copy me anymore. I think he wants to replace me.
This was file 03, reflection noise.
Thank you.